Welcome back to Terminus Zombie Survivors. Just to give you a quick recap, we just found a fortified house at the end of the last episode. We've got a car here that's absolutely jam-packed with loads and loads of items we could trade out. And again, anything in this car I won't really miss. There's a load of books here we don't need. And again, they're only going to be low value, so I won't be able to do mega trades of them. But on top, the fortified house will have quests. So this is where we're going to start off. We're going to be sending Marco to this tile, because this way he can access the car and access the window as soon as he knows what items he needs. So first things first. Actually, before we do this, sorry to tease you, but we're going to take out these zombies. Now, this one isn't that powerful, and because we've got spears on Daisy, Daisy can do diagonal attacks without moving. And again, we are getting pretty good on these spears now. And then you come down here. The reason we're doing this is Marlene is trying to read the books for our ending. It looks like we're going to be doing the harbour. We found the marina. That was one of the biggest goals of doing this. Second thing, Marlene, show the people what books you've got. She's just learnt level 1 sailing. We've got volume 3 sailing there as well. We just need volume 2. We are heading up to a library in the next tile. We need to search this this fortified house. I've got nothing to search. So once we've done the trading, we're going straight to the library. If we can find the book, our car won't have much fuel. I think it's got 2 tiles of fuel. But I've got a fire station here. I've never seen a fire station without a fire truck. And I've never seen a fire truck without fuel. So that's our goal plan. If not, we've got to search for another library. We know there's a library over here we haven't searched for some reason. We must have avoided it. We must have gone all the way around it and avoided it. We've got a library there. I'm pretty certain we've searched this, but I'm not 100% confident. It could have been one of them at the very start of the game where we had to run through multiple zones to try and find weapons. So that's our backup plan. That's our main plan. And if not, I can't see any other libraries, and I think we've unlocked all the libraries on the map. If not, I mean, churches have a chance of pamphlets. So there's a good chance. I think we did find one of the helicopter books at a church. There's a church up here, but we have visited it, so that means we've already searched that. And I can't see any other churches. So again, all our eggs are in this basket. That library must have that volume 2. And if it does, this could be the last episode. So let's see what Marco can do with his traded house. Okay, need to be on Marco to be able to do that. Okay, let's see what your quests are first. Because we can get fuel from here as well. It's a shame we can't get books, or maybe we can. I haven't gone for the old item. So support items. We need a repair kit. I really do not want to give away repair kits. Now, I do have a repair kit with only 1 charge on there. We could trade away. Clothing's easy. I've got so much clothing in my car and so much low quality. That's not an issue. And the clothing is going to give us 7. Okay, let's look at the trade. I've never seen a pamphlet in here, but again, who knows, we might have got lucky. Body strikes is not one for us. We've already know dumplings. Batteries, if anything, I'll trade for. I might be able to get rid of some of my weak items to get that. These are overwhelmingly OP. It's going to be really hard for us to trade up for these. Might be able to get the axe. Again, overwhelmingly high. For them weak items, I might be able to get the thread. And I might be able to get the batteries. So what we want to do is get an handful of books out the car. Because again, you can only put 5 items in the trade. It'd be nice if they extend this to 10 items, and then it would make the trading a little easier. So I need 5 pieces of clothing. A repair kit out my car. I am looking around for bone, because if we can get some bone, we can make a bone glue And if we make the bone glue, we can make another advanced repair kit. So again, let's get rid of some of this stuff off the car, and let's get rid of some of the heavier stuff, because we are struggling. So I don't want to get anything high. So these weigh 0.8, these weigh 0.4, 0.5, 0.5, 0.7. Now we've all got a very high on us already. So I might just get rid of these, because we've just repaired 3 denim jackets to 90% plus. So every character has got a denim jacket, really, really good. Let's get rid of anything that's about to break. Or anything that's very low. So we need, I think it was 6, wasn't it? I think that's 4. I've just put in 2 denims and 2 yellows. And just get rid of 2 jumpers. Poor one there and a very low one there. Okay. Let's take a ton of books. That I want something that's going to be... Well, I don't want to get rid of them bargaining. I'm not going to get rid of... I mean, I technically could get rid of the sailing books. I've already learnt it. But no, I want to keep those. Fast learning, everybody's learnt. So that can go. Familiar hunger, everybody's learnt. That can go. That gives me 2 medium items to trade with. Bargaining, I'm not going to worry about bargaining this late in the game. So you can have that book as well. These are all low. These are all low. But what I'm going to do is take them. Maybe I can trade up with some of the other items. These are mediums. I don't need any of these. I've already got a street map on every character. And I think that's where we're good at the moment. We have some trading items. Oh, I forgot about those. 3 trading items. Is there any weapons that's medium I can get rid of? Don't need 3 shovels. Very low 62, very low 81. I can get rid of 2 shovels. What's this? A medium, very low. Okay, I think I've got enough trading items there. Let's get the quest first for the clothing. At least this will get us guaranteed 1 fuel, possibly 2 if I do a little bit of trading for the trust level. Okay, so let's get the clothes in. You need 5. Okay, it's only 5. I'm going to get rid of the very low ones there, the poor one there, the very low one there, and the poor one there. Okay, give items. Brilliant. We're up to trust level 5. Ah, the one thing I forgot to do, repair kit. I think it's just the one we've got on us. And again, if you look at this one here, I've only got 1 remaining use. Will give me 36% condition, but I think the favour is going to be more useful to us. Okay. They won't take it. It has to be a standard repair kit. Okay, that's fine. Let's do trading now. See what we can do with the trading menu. We'll trade for the items first that we want. Again, what could I get 3 medium items to get an overwhelmingly high? I don't think I can, but let's try it. Oh, actually, I can stack up multiple. I didn't realise I could do that. No. That's acceptable. That's not acceptable. I'm happy to do that trade. It's food that doesn't go off 16 satiety, which I can make into a meal, giving away. I mean, I might be able to get rid of it. No, I can't get rid of a book. That's fine. I'm happy to get rid of that. I'm not using any of these. I've still got a street map on each, and getting rid of 3 shovel extras. I've already got 1 in the car. I don't need 3 of them. That gets rid of some weight out the car. Yeah. I mean, let me just have a quick look. Can I get rid of it? No. Okay, we'll take that trade. So we're going to have canned goods. Was there anything that you considered a bit low? Medium value. There was something else I wanted to trade for. Actually, I might be able to just put some thread in. Okay, I've just made some more extra items. You're not going to put a medium item in there, I'm pretty certain of that. No, six thread and a can of things for those. Yes, we'll take it. Okay, next one we need to look at. So what we're trying to do is trade for favour now. Okay, we'll have to put some medium items in. That's high durability, I don't want to get rid of it. I did transfer some more items over and I forgot which ones I transferred across now. It's acceptable, but it's not giving me a trade level. That jacket is high. That jacket is medium, but it has better temperature on. And I might be able to get rid of one of the... No, I think I need more medium items if I want to try and do that trade. I mean, I could possibly just put one of these in. Unless... Oh no, there it is. I've got it. So one jewellery and 4 used books which we don't need, we can get a trust level. That will allow us to get 2 fuel if we need to. But I need to see, is there an option for getting a book for the end scenario? It's not something I've ever looked for. Fire, light source, ammunition, gun. If not, we're taking 2 fuel. No, I can't see anything on there. I'd love to know what these are down here. One of the days I will do a run where I actually get these, but I've never actually seen any enhanced stuff, so I don't know. Is it just going to be very high durability items? Yeah, I can't see anything on there what would give me an option of getting books, or at least the book I need. Okay, so we're just going to take fuel. If I can find out where the fuel option is. There. And that's why I traded up for the 8, because I know it's 4 for the fuel and they give me 5 gas in that gas can. Okay, it's took a little bit to get that dealt with, but like I said, no, that's not the one I want. I want request help and I want to go down to the fuel again. There is a run to end where you get the trust up with and you go leave for the fortified house. But again, it's too late in the run. I've already got my mindset on my ending. Now, it doesn't stop me from pivoting if I need to. If we get to a situation where we find that missing book for the helicopter and we find the location for the helicopter, we could always take that route. We'll trade that over to Daisy. So what else did we put into a bag what we didn't need? We put an extra one of these so that one can go back out. And we put an extra one of these which we didn't need so that can go back out. And we don't need the guidebooks anymore. We did have the bargaining book. I forgot to trade that out. I might have been able to get the trading a lot easier. Cold adaptation, familiar hunger. We've already learned familiar hunger and we've already learned fast. So I could have traded them 2 out as well. But they have nothing I want to trade for now. They have a few bits of food at the top, but food we're good on at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll put the gas in the car. And when I say that, I literally mean we're going to fill up the car. So we'll keep the one with 3.3 because again, if we do find or do go to a gas station, you need to be able to have some fuel to put in there. And this is going to be a quick one because all I need to do is just use the car and we can move straight off the tile now. And we'll put the second And yeah, if I put it, I wouldn't have enough to put into a generator if I put any more fuel in it. But that's good. We've got enough for 10 more tiles on the car. Okay, Marco can't do anything because he's used a lot of AP. Daisy can't do anything. Again, she's got more than enough to be able to recover her AP. I think Marlene's got a few bits. So she's getting 12.4 on the next turn. So she needs to get down to about 7. Well, she can continue reading that book. And she's a third of the way for that book as well. Okay. And immediately, all we're going to do is drive on to the next tile. We're going to the library. Please be lucky, library. And again, we didn't need to desperately go to the fire station. Because we've got fuel now, but again, we've got like 6 empty gas cans. We might as well, just in case. We might be able to get enough fuel to go all the way over to that library on the east of the map. If we can get enough fuel. Okay. Oh, it's getting a bit touch and go at the moment. And again, this run has gone on for quite a while. I think we're getting close to 20 odd episodes and 25 days in there. Okay, Daisy has no AP for some reason. Oh no, because I've got to pass the turn. Oh, there's a survivor here as well, so I might be able to do some more trading. And the way you run out, that tells me that there's somebody in the house. So we haven't done it for a few episodes. Let's make use of the skills we've got. So 6. There's 1 there I know because I can see the little red. 2, 3 at the top. 4, 5. Where's the 6th one? Oh, there. So there's 2 here, 1 there, and 2 at the top. So what I'm going to do is send Daisy forward first. Daisy can do this and she'll get visibility on them ones in the north and see what them like. So again, we're coming across a lot of block paths at the moment. Both those are fairly easy. I might just send Daisy up to deal with them and get send Marlene up to deal with them and let Daisy just take this one out in the house. And again, I'm just going to keep using this weapon because again, we've got 6 proficiency, so we've got 6% extra damage with these, and we can craft these fairly easy. Okay. I stopped on that cell because I just want to craft the nuts. Sorry, grab the nuts, if you pardon the pun. We are still going to be taking items with us. And Marco is going to go to this survivor and see what he can trade. Nothing there, and let's move there. You're ready to search that on your next turn. Looks like you're going to have to go for the door north and then come all the way to these here. Okay. Let's get Marlene dealt with next. So she's nearly full AP. So she can come up to here. What's that one there? Just a plastic bottle of dirty water. I don't need it. I've got plenty of in the car. Okay, what is going to be your lowest weapon? Well, to be quite honest, I might be able to just... Yeah, fire axe is a perfect choice. 4.6 and he's got a minimum of 4.4 in his head. And again, I've got enough rags in the car, so I don't need to stop for every rag. I'm going to put you on that corner because you've got plenty of AP. Okay, I should have opened the door, at least tried it. Okay, never mind. We'll force it open with the crowbar. It's got enough life on both. You can come in and start searching this stuff at the top. More food. Not a bad thing. So that is Marlene done. I'm just looking at the food. So that needs to be eaten in the next day. 4.7, not ready there yet. So just drink water. So that is Marlene done. Let's double check with Daisy. I didn't check. Okay, I don't think she's got enough to eat. So the lowest one on her again is 4.7. So that's another couple of turns before you use it. So that's you done. Marco, I've left you to last because I want you to do the trading. Again, that's like the 6th survivor we found on this run. Either the 5th or the 6th survivor. You can only have 2 maximum. So again, we can't do anything. We can threaten him and all that, but all we need to do is trade. What items does this person have that we could be making use out of? So let's have a look. And again, I want to do it on Marco because Marco's got most of the recipes, to be honest. Windbreaker. We don't need pillars. We've all got pillars. We've all got attack gloves, so we don't need that. We don't desperately need to train for that. We've got enough lights. Probably hand crank generator is the only thing I'm seeing on there that I could potentially want to have. Pliers, we've got a few of them. Bandages, I don't need to trade for it. Granola bar ain't too bad, but we're not desperate for any of this stuff at the top. I think the only thing here, what we haven't got, is an hand crank generator. Now, I know that's useful in one of the end scenarios, but I don't know what else it's useful for. So, those medium books we've just put back in the car. Let's get them back out. The ones we've already used. So that was the XP one. Because these are medium items. The Familiar of Hunger we've already used. And Bargaining we're not going to use. So that's 3 items to trade. And let's take the 2 guidebooks out as well. See if we can make a trade with that. I could have done with this guy standing in a different position. So I could have traded with the car and with him at the same time. They'd keep moving. We will make this trade happen. Okay, so let's get rid of the books we don't need. Bargaining. No, not cold adaptation. That's the one we're learning. Off bargaining we actually haven't learned. So let's get them 2 in. What do you consider to be poor or low quality that we could actually maybe trade for? Yeah, I think that's it. Just trade them 2 over. I don't think I can make it work with just... Oh, actually, I can. 2 guidebooks, what we've already learned, and a Familiar Hunger book that everybody knows. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm happy with that trade. Then let's just put the other items we don't need in the car. And again, we've just made up nearly 10 kg in the car of weight, which is really good. And fast learning can go back away. I'll keep the hand crank on me because, again, I don't know when I'm going to need it. So that's the trading done. So Marco can go and start helping the people in the building. There's a reading desk there. I could always send Marlene to the reading desk. Just to read that book quicker for the end scenario. Because we have got a 3rd book in the car, which is a duplicate, I think. Or was that with the helicopter? Might be with the helicopter. Talking of helicopter. It's not the one we need. Oh, there's 5 helicopter ones. So 3 for the boat and 5 for the helicopter. Well, I think we've got 3 of the 5 for the helicopter now. A lantern and a rain barrel. I've never seen those. That might be interesting ones to learn. Let's take them all. Marco, you sort your food out. 4.7, yeah, you can eat that. And then you can drink some water. I will try and keep this survivor alive down here. But if he dies, it doesn't really matter. We've traded all the items we want. It'd be interesting to see if they die, could I go and loot the body and take all the items? That's the loot goblin in me saying that. You're checking that next turn, and I've got no AP to do anything else. So let's end the turn. Start with Daisy. Guidebook for pharmacy. Wooden arrow and an hammer. Again, early in the run, getting an hammer is really big to be able to fortify your bases. I still would like the option to be able to craft furniture, craft your beds. Oh, okay, because we didn't open the door. It's gone all the way around. Never mind. Guidebook for churches. Again, churches could be one way we could find. They're very good for books. So we might be able to find the missing book there. Daisy's got no AP now, so let's go to Marlene. No, I don't want to store items. I want you to check the item. Oh, no, you've already done it. Let's move there. Street map. Again, good trading items. Thick book. I think that's the third big thick book we've got for elf. We could actually max out the elf probably on most characters if we wanted to. Okay, there's something to check down there, so I'm just going to move in one tile because I want to come and check this. Plastic we'll take because we know there was a recipe that we needed plastic for, which is still waiting for one more glue. Sailing manual, but it's level 1. Why couldn't that be level 2? Oh, the game is just teasing with me now. So the lowest one we've got there is 4.7. Yet you're ready to eat that. Drink up the water. Okay, so Marlene's done for this turn. Daisy, I think you was done for this turn as well, wasn't you? Unless you've got something to eat. So your lowest one now is 22 on the corn chowder. Oh, you got 19 there. I'm just going to eat it. Get your water up. Okay, let's go to Marcus. What can you deal with? All this has been checked. You can't get any way to get to the north. There's no way to the south unless you run all the way around. I mean, you could get to there. Again, you're going to do the same thing, running in and out the building. There's a door there that takes you outside. I do want to uncover just to make sure. Again, we would see the car if there was a car up here because it's 2 tiles wide. You won't go through the door this turn, but you might be able to just do some crafting if you got any life on that bone needle. Okay, that's fine. Let's take some more of these gear. Actually, we want to find out what's high or very high. I'm only going to fix those. Medium, very high, but we've already done the jean jacket. Okay, nothing except for the gloves. So we just take the gloves up. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pass the turn over. You don't, well, might as well just drink while I'm here. End turn. So we found a sailing and we found helicopter book here, but it's not the ones we wanted. I just wish that this ending had unique books only. Okay, there's the zombie. That's what Marlene is going to take out. It's only 3.4. You got anything lower? No, I'll just hit you with a fire axe. We're about to go to the fire station anyway. Okay, let's pick up that item. You check these couple of here. We'll be off this tile pretty quick. And again, this is the advantage of having car and fuel. Oh, another sailing bark, but it's the one we've already got. It's 2 we're after. Oh, game, don't do me dirty like this. And we got another cat's eye book again. That could be very useful in certain runs. Cooked lobster. Ooh. I wonder if you... again, we needed some novels because we were running low of novels we haven't read. I wonder if you could fish at the ocean and get lobsters and stuff like that. I never thought to do it while I was there. Okay, Daisy. What have you got to collect? That has been unchecked. That's unchecked. That's been done. That's been done. That's been done. Okay, you come up here and check these. We cannot leave anything. Another combat stat. If we get that learnt on Daisy, that could be combat 5 we could take it up to. But again, we're getting at that point where another helicopter book. I don't know if that's the one we need or not. And again, we are looking for bone fragments as well, because that will allow us to make another advanced repair kit. That's fine, I'll let him come to me. That's why I opened up the door like that. You don't need to do anything. Marcus, have you got AP? Okay. So that's been checked, that's been checked, that's been checked. That's been checked. That hasn't been. Come to the desk, check it. We'll chuck all these books. Sailing Manual 3. Oh, God. We found everything except for the one we need. Literally could have come here and we'd have got 2/3 of the magazines we needed. I think the game's trolling me now. Right, you got some AP, so let's search this one, Marcus, and then we'll all go back to the car. We'll chuck all the books in the car and then that will see which numbers we've got and which ones we haven't got. Okay, Marlene. So everything has been checked. So next turn we just all go back to the car. I've never seen zombies drop books. I wonder if that's possible. Maybe killing zombies could give us a chance of getting the book we need. I don't know. I know they have I know they can get ammo and guns that can drop and stuff like that, and attachments. I think at this point I'm just hoping. Just trying to think out the box of where else we could go. Okay. How cheap can you get to the car? 9.3 to there. Okay, you need to move to that slot. Okay, next one. Marlene, how cheap can you get to the car? 12.9, 11.5 there. So you go there. Why are the people not walking out the door here? Oh, it's because these two tiles haven't been uncovered. And there's a big zombie down the bottom here. I was hoping to go and grab this item. If Marco can get to the car... Marco can't take this out. And neither one of them's got AP now. 10.9 to there. And hopefully this survivor runs off the map. Because we need to leave. Okay. Well, we can't get down there. We can't get up to the house up in that corner. So yeah, fire station. And I think that other library is going to be... So like I said, there's always a fire truck here. And that's going to get us a massive amount of fuel. So Marco, you can't get to me. It's showing me that you can't get to me, and it's showing me that you can't get to me. So we got fairly lucky. If we had to, we would have used the emergency items for AP. So what I'm doing is I want Marco to take all the fuel cans just in case there's enough fuel in that fire engine. But I think the most important part is we need to chuck all the books in and see where we are with the other ending. Don't need the cooking pamphlet. Again, that might be a decent one to learn. Elf stat we can put away. We're not going to learn that. If anything, observation, cold adaptation, and Pathfinder's probably the 3. But we don't need 3 books. We only need 2. So let's put the observation away. Those 2 are the more useful ones. And you've got all the gas cans. Might as well take that one as well. You can, again, your AP's ridiculously low because you're a construction worker and strength 5. And I do need one more glue. So again, hopefully getting some bone from here would be really good. Okay, let's everybody else trade all their items with the car. Because I think other people picked up books as well. So yeah, you've got one there. Don't think we've learnt all the church, so that's good. That can keep on somebody. Don't need that. That can go away. Because if anybody's going to learn him, it's going to be Marco. Not going to be learning sharp ears. Wood cold, no. Yeah, we'll keep that on you, put that away. And both nobles give me 2, so one of them can go away, so that's fine. We don't need all that on us. I'm just watching, so we have got a bit of weight in the car now, we can put stuff away. We only need the best out of the 2. I'm not going to change it because I'm already wearing one. I actually don't need a pot and pan unless I'm cooking. You've got enough knives on you. We're trying to use that machete down if we can, so we'll use that as a priority. Don't need 2 bandages, we only need 1 on a character. We're not using ointment. Salt will be able to work with that flour to make bread. And then bread would need some sort of meat to be able to make an hamburger. Don't need to carry the extra water with us now because we've made some space into here. And all these at the top have 100 turns, which is 4 days a minimum. On all these, some of them have 6. And then I'll just use that partial water on you. So you've traded all your books away, and Marlene, do the same. Then we'll have a look in the car at where we are. So sailing. Actually, no, I think I've just put the book away I need. So we don't need the guard. You don't need any recipes on here. The cook lobster would be on Daisy, so she can take that one out. Cat's eyes is useful, but we're not going to do it. Sharp ears we're not going to learn. Observation we're working on. Elf we probably will. And we just need to keep one of these novels on us, the best one. Don't need 2 street maps. Crafting items can go in the car. Just getting a second to breathe. We don't need a week if we've got 2 vitamins. We don't need sleeping pills. And I think we're good there. 2 bottles of water's fine. Okay, it's just got the AP down under a manageable amount. I mean, I could get rid of the planks because I don't need them on Marlene. And we have got enough room in the car now. Down to 1.3. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, she needs to have that sailing book back. So yeah, we've got 3 copies of Sailing Book 1 and 2 copies of Sailing Book 3 and no 2s. How are we doing with helicopter? We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 5. So we need number 4. Number 4 helicopter, and to find out where. I'm guessing the helicopter is going to be at like an army base or something. Now if we could find a radio, we did have radios early in the run and I got rid of them. But if we can find a radio, keep listening to it every day, there might be a chance it uncovers the airbase if it's at the north of the map. So we're close to both endings. So again, the Arbor's not guaranteed to be the final run. So we need helicopter 4 or sailing 2. That's our main priority now. Send the turn. I don't think any of them zombies what I can see can get to me. Brilliant. Time that just right. Marlene's next to him, so that's fine. Marlene can do the fighting. And then Daisy can go in and do the searching. I'm not expecting to find any manuals at this place. But who knows, maybe it's... I'm not paid attention. I know I've picked them up at churches and I know I've picked them up at libraries. Or I think I've picked them up at churches. It gets a little foggy after a while when you play this game so much. Now, we didn't pick up a second pole. because we wanted to use the poles out of the car. The medium durations. We'll keep the I1, and then the I1 we can always repair. But again, I should really be attacking with axes with her. .6. Let's see what the pole does first. No, the pole does more than the axe. So again, we'll use the fire axe. That's one down. Yeah, I might as well attack you. I think the best axe we have is that. Can that take it out in one? Very, very low chance. So if that's a very low chance, let's just hit it with that, and then we can just finish it off with anything weak. 2 down. I'm going to move into that square. We might as well pick up the stuff as we're going along. We've got some room in the car now. 5.4. Can that be done with that axe? Very low chance. Can it be done with the pipe? We've got to get unlucky for it not to be taken out. Okay, that's fine. Next, Daisy. Did you have a pipe still? You do, but it's about to break. That's fine, because it's a medium duration. Then we'll go on to the machete, because the machete is what I want to use. So let's come into here and let's start checking stuff. And then that will give Marcus the time to check the fire truck and get the fuel out. Couldn't find anything. Not a good start. And again, the fire truck, for anybody that doesn't know, really great early starter truck, but it uses like 7 fuel to travel a tile. Our car travels up at 1.4, I think it is. We'll just take everything because we're right by the car. Okay, you're out of AP, so you can't do anything. And you can just drink. That's all you can do this turn. Again, I should have used that water. And then at the end of this day, Daisy will need to cook into the start of the next day, because a lot of our food will start to go stale at the end of this day. Okay, Marlene, we didn't do your water, so let's get your water dealt with. Yeah, 16 turns, and again, just over a day and a half on everything else. So we could probably put off cooking for another day. Okay, next one. Everybody's dealt with except for Marco. Marco, come here and pick up the plank, because I know we need those. All the more is useful to get, and then you can move to this location because you can check the truck from here while picking up another plank. How much fuel does this have? 9.1 fuel. Yes, baby. Okay, take all the fuel out. Okay, you're out of AP. Let's deal with your water. And then next turn we'll have a look at eating something. Just because I'm next to Daisy, let's give her the canned food we just traded for. Because she can cook it. I think it's army stew with that, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. End the turn. And we've still got a few hours left. And again, with that car, we can do a lot of movement and a lot of checking every single turn. And instead of the like 2 to 3 we've been doing, we can get to, what, 4 or 5 locations, possibly, if we're quick. Couldn't find anything. We've got a fire axe. And you can't do anything else, okay? So, Marlene is next. Let's get her for this door. Again, we should have done a check to see what's on the map with zombie-wise. Let's go down to here. Yeah, there's a couple there in the bottom to check. And there's a zombie that's just spotting me, but he can't move far. And it is a decaying one, so it does need to be taken out by Daisy, because Daisy's the one that has the diagonal attacks. If you attack a decaying zombie from the square at the side of it, you will get a disease. Now, we have got antibiotics to cure the disease, but it's better to prevent it than to react to it. Fire extinguisher, rubbing alcohol. Again, not bad items. A fire extinguisher can be a good weapon if you ever run low. And Marlene can't do anything this turn. I think the only one that hasn't moved is Marco. Let's take the rest of the fuel out. Okay, so how are we looking in your cans? We've got 10 there, 12.4. So we can fill the car up again and go a lot more tiles. So we might be able to get over to that other, or close to that other the other library on the map. Because a lot of that area we've already covered. What else can you do with your turn to make it worthwhile? You needed to get some thread, didn't you, to repair any more gear? We could just make use of you doing this. Was there anything else I actually need? I think it was the gloves is the only thing that... Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that turn. And then next turn we'll have a look at people's food again. Okay, let's start with Daisy. She can use 4.1. What's her lowest item in food wise? It's 17 at 5.5. So she's good for a couple of turns. So she'll just take water and then go on to searching. That one's been searched. This one hasn't. Another shovel and a wrench. Again, you saw how good them was for trading. Marcus will come over and pick that lantern up in a minute. Cabinet's been checked. That's been checked. I didn't pick up the plank while I was there, but I'm not going to go all the way back for it. Next one, Marlene. You can open the door. And there's a zombie there. So, again, just attack it. Cabinet to check there. Yep, we'll take that. You don't have enough to get there, but does Daisy? Yeah, but not checking it until next turn. But again, that's fine. Oh no, she can check it this turn. Okay. So, we've already dealt with Daisy. Let's check with Marlene. Your lowest food is 4.7. Exactly 4.7 we need. And that's why it's worthwhile sometimes just taking an hour to get your food sorted. And then you don't have to worry about it for the next 3 days then. 2 or 3 days. Okay, Marco, what are you going to do? Let's move you down to this square and let's pick up that lantern. Because again, the lantern is probably the best item for light sources. And then what was you doing? You was just repairing. I might just take you back to the car. Hopefully nobody's zoned in. Oh, I made an error. Because 1, it's raining. And 2, we've got to actually check the items in the car. There's a fire X in there. We'll take. There's an ammo with decent condition. Yeah, we'll take it all. Okay, that was a bit of a wasted turn. Okay, everybody's out. Let's check your food, Marco, because everybody else has been checked. 4.7, perfect. And next turn, everybody can go back to the car then. Then we can reassess where we're going to next. Now, we are coming into night. To be quite honest, it's not scaring me that much now because we're quite powerful. So where are we? We're here. There's an unidentified location next to us. So who has AP? Marco can do crafting. Marlene can read the book. Okay, Daisy, what do you need at the lowest to get to the car? Okay, let's do this in a more sensible way. Oh, there's a zombie outside. Probably wasn't the more sensible way, to be honest. 6.2, 5.2, 4.5. Again, I don't need to fight him. Daisy. 5.8. And that still leaves me a couple of AP to react. Marco. So it's either 4.1. Yeah, 4.1 is the lowest. Do we have enough fuel in the car? Yes, we do. And then we can top it up when we're at the next zone. Okay, who has AP spare is my next question. So these two might be fighting, so it's going to have to be Marco. I need to see what that zone is next to us. There's an unidentified location there. Is there anything else up here? No, this is all blank. And there's nothing to find down there, so it's just this one here. Please be a church. Gas station. Oh, wow. We can fill up all the tanks and go anywhere we want on the map. Because we literally could go from this gas station all the way up to this gas station. How many links are between them? We can't hit a dangerous place, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as long as we've got 12.9, we could travel between these easy, I think. Yeah, 7, 14, 21, 20. So yeah, as long as we've got about 10 fuel in the car, we can travel between these two locations indefinitely. We still want to unlock places we haven't been to. Oh, wow. Okay, that gas station is our next point of call. I'm just trying to have a look where else is there a library on the map what we haven't been to. Just that one. We fill up all our tanks, we've got enough to get there. We've probably even got enough to get to this house, see if the crops are ready, collect the crops and then move over. Again, we're not desperate for food, but again, we need to keep on top of the food. That pharmacy we've not been to. That grocery store we've not been to. That electronics store we've not been to. And that police station we've not been to. And that restaurant. But again, I can't imagine any of them's going to have my book. Just double checking, make sure an army base hasn't come up onto the map. Again, I don't know if that's the item I need, but logically it would seem like it. And I would expect any army bases to be at the top of the map by Terminus, because that's where the most dangerous areas are, except for directly round the dangerous place. Okay, plan. Go to the gas station, let's check it out. And there's another car here. It's Galore at the moment. Okay, what are you? You're just a weak zombie, so anybody can take you out. Marlene? Actually, no, Daisy. No, Daisy's going to AP. It's going to have to be Marlene. And we've got visibility of 2 in the building. And they can get to me, so I'm going to have to close that door. The door has 6 HP, so it should absorb some hits. Okay, that's fine. Attack this one. You don't have a machete, do you? Oh, we've got to make sure we trade all them weapons we just got as well. The axes and stuff in the car. Okay, you don't need anything else. For this turn, you can just stay where you are. Okay. Marco, you've got 7.3. There's a bone knife there, but it's more bone I'm after, not a bone knife. I think I'm going to take you to that location. Okay, there's no zombies around here. Being as though you've still got all the gas cans on you. It's 1.5 economy. And it's less weight, so yeah, it's no good to us. If it did have had a better... Oh, map fragment. A church. We've just unlocked another church. And a library. 5 railroads and 4 houses. Where are they? Up here. Library, church. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get to the next library up there. We might be able to get enough fuel to get there. We'll fill all the tanks here. Again, no guarantee I'm going to get it, but that's my best chance. Libraries are my best chance. You saw the last library. We got, was it 4 or 5 books in there? It wasn't the ones we needed, but we only need 1 for each of the endings. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take the canned meat. Let's take the crackers. Do I need to worry about fishing bait? No, I'm not going to collect them anymore. I will collect the jackets, and I've already read that, so I don't need it. There was no fuel in there, was there? No, that's fine. Okay, Marco can't do anything else. He can wait where he is. Daisy, use all your AP. You are a bit cold. We'll have a look at that in a second. And Marlene's used it up. So we'll send one of the people up the back with a gas tank to fill it. Then we've got to have somebody down by the pumps to fill it as well. So you could really do with 2 siphons. So we need probably Marco to be full AP. Use one of his low things to put fuel in the top generator. And then run down here and just fill everything he's got. So we do need to make sure he's got everything on him. So who's by the car? Daisy. Well, we need to get you sorted. I don't think you've got enough AP to put anything on. 1 AP, yeah, that will cover you. Did we take out all the gas cans out the car? We did. Has anybody else got gas cans on them that they shouldn't have? No. You don't need all these axes. We've got 3 spears. The machete I'm going to use. The pipe I'm going to use on the next attack. You don't need a shovel. You don't need a wrench. You don't need a screwdriver. And you don't need pliers. I'm looking at the weight in the car. Which ones of these are the best? A medium. Let's put that fire axe in the car because that's better use for Marlene than Daisy. And that takes Daisy's AP down just slightly. It's not mega amounts. And I might be able to just get rid of the duplicates in here. Because if we read 1 and 3, I might just chuck these 2 on the floor. It's not going to be much. It's going to be 0.4. But I don't need 3 versions of the same manual. And same with the other. 1, 2, 5, 3, 3. Just got to start being a bit more sensible now with our AP. And there is a book there to read for churches as well, and it doesn't say we've read them all. So there is still more churches on the map. Again, it's the only other place I can think of what would be good for books. Okay, let's clear this zone. Let's pass the turn. Can't do anything else this turn. Let the zombies come to us. We'll attack them, search the building. That will get us some food. Then we can go and sort out the fuel. And it's just turned into night. I didn't realise it was that time again. Okay, never mind. Open the door. Let's attack you. Yeah, we'll just attack you with a pipe. Probably not the most efficient, but again, we want to get the weight off us. Plenty of fire axes. This is only a poor one. So yeah, we'll use that one and then collect that better one out the car. Okay, Daisy needs to come in, otherwise nobody's going to see anything in the building. So Daisy comes to that spot there. That's fine. Helps us all with visibility. That's a 1.5. That's a 1.5. Easy takedowns. So Marlene, can you take both these out? Have you got enough AP? Yes, you should have. And again, we don't need to collect rags. We've got loads in the car. And again, these fire axes just last forever. What's that on the floor? A red dot laser sight. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Marcus, we want to deal with you next because I don't want you being out in the rain for no reason. You can come in and start checking stuff. Small flashlight, vitamins, okay. Then you can come to here and collect all that. There's no zombies down here because we've just been there, so that's fine. I don't need to worry about somebody coming up and attacking us. Let's get to that slot, but you can't do anything till next turn. And all you need to do is drink. There's nothing with food that's going to be that low. Okay. Marco's complete. Marlene. You've pretty much used your AP. You've got no food that low, so just drink water. Daisy. You should have some AP. That's been checked. Let's go up to the vending machine. Okay, can you get over here? Not till next turn. Okay, so let's just deal with yours. So what's your lowest satiety? Sorry, 5.5. Yep, we can take that. And we've got one more at 5.5 and then everything else has got a day on it. We do need to craft with that lettuce today because it's got less than a day on it. We did have some rats, didn't we, as well? I know we used the rats on the last time we did a cooking batch. Okay, pass the turn. I was hoping today was going to be the day that we actually got everything dealt with. Okay, let's go Daisy up to that corner. Let's open the door and get some visibility. There's the generator this time, because last time it was up in this corner. Okay, Marcus. Let's just use your light, because then I won't have to keep wasting AP. Just to move around this area, and you can deal with all these. Food and snacks, that's fine. More water. Canned corn, that's good for recipes, so we do want to pass that over to Daisy. And then next turn, you haven't got enough on this turn. Okay, that's fine. Marlene, if I remember right, you have to check it from the front here. Daisy. You go to that slot, just get me visibility, make sure there's nobody hiding around the corner. That's fine, okay? Actually, Daisy, you can check this. Because we can finish reading the book on Marlene. Yeah, it's 0.7 an hour, so next turn, Marco has to come up here. Then he has to run down there and then get to a gas pump. And then we'll probably have to do that for a couple of turns. That's fine. While Marlene's doing that, you've got a book here for sailing to read. I think I might have picked up the wrong level 3 book. Never mind. We started reading this. So you can't do anything. Daisy has a little bit of AP, but nothing to do. Okay, let's pass the turn. Marco, you need to check what you're dealing with, and then you need to come up and deal with this generator. Canned beans, that's fine. Daisy, I want you to move to this corner so you've got visibility of down here by the pumps and up the top by the generator. That's fine. Marlene, you can just read your book. There's a part of me thinking about reading the helicopter books as well. Because if we're only one book from both endings, both of them still are open to us. Okay, so what we've got, 20% to get an answer. We've got enough weapons. I'm going to take Keepsake Collector. Because Marlene's doing a lot of the fighting, so 20% chance to get an extra item from every zombie we kill. Because the satiety cooking's being done on Daisy. So if this had been dropping on Daisy, I'd have been definitely taking that. And that level 3 axe is always going to be available there, so that's fine. Okay, Marco, did we finish with you? You searched it, but you haven't come up here. Okay. So hopefully you've got a tank. Use refuel. Yeah, you've got a tank with 2.4 that will last for 3 turns. You don't have enough AP to get down there this turn. So let's turn it off. Marlene's here to turn it on next turn, and then we'll move down there. Okay, just make sure I'm using everybody's AP. Daisy, you've got a little bit. What can you do with your time? You can read the guidebook for churches. There's still more churches we haven't uncovered. There's a church right next to the down just, but oh, we knew about that, didn't we? Oh, we've already visited that, so that's fine. Where did the church appear? And again, this is the one thing that I wish it showed you which is the church that's just appeared or which is the item that's just appeared. Just highlight them red or put a circle around them or do something. It might be that church there that we've just uncovered. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, there's definitely improvements that can be made. Marco, I think that's fine. One more turn. There is a zombie on the map now. Daisy can go and deal with that in a second. Okay, Marco. Where do you need to be? You need to be on that tile. Okay, you move that tile. I am going to let you... No, actually, Marlene's going to have to do it. Marlene, move over and turn that on. Also, Marlene, you've got a torch, haven't you? Use your torch. Make sure nobody's going to sneak up on you. Okay, that's fine. Daisy, you're going to have to come over here. That will give you a bit more visibility of the area and attack this guy. Again, we want to get rid of these steel pipes. Again, that proficiency just went up to 11% extra damage on pipes. That's the stuff we all drop, so we don't need to worry about it. Daisy has AP, so let's get another church on me. Now we know all the churches. And again, it's this mad searching round. There's a church up here next to a library, but I think we knew about that one. That was the one we thought we'd appeared last turn. Might be that church there that's appeared. But we have all churches. We have all fire stations. We have all pharmacies. We have all restaurants. We have all gun shops. And I think we have all police stations located on the map through the books we've read over the series. Okay, let's have a look at... So this is how it works with this one. You would use the gas pump, but you have to have enough fuel, so... There's only enough fuel for one more turn, and I'm going to have to run up there and refill it. So basically, fill to max. And he's going to use all his AP to get every tank filled up as best as he can. We've got so much fuel. Okay, does that mean you've got all the tanks full? It does. So you got 50 fuel there and 2 there. So that's 52 fuel. What I'm also going to do is, do you remember when I said we need to... Actually, no, I can just keep it on me, it's fine. We needed to keep 1.7 to start the top, or 1.1 or whatever it was. We can just keep that small fuel tank with 2 litres in it, what we don't ever use. And that's our backup if we ever find a gas station. So we can Actually, we can refuel from the gas pump. Apparently, we can refill the car directly. We've got enough fuel in the car now. The car's full. And we should have everything full still as well. Yeah, we've still got the 50 kilo there and the 2 kilo as the backup there. And I think that's a great place to finish the episode. We're so close to both endings. To finish the second one, like I said, I think we need to find some sort of army base to be able to find the helicopter. Because again, that's where you would think it, or an airport. Maybe there's an airport on the map. I don't know. So we either need to find the airport or army base, whatever it is, and that final book, which is number 4 for the helicopters. Then we have to learn all the rest of the books if that's the ending. If we can find that book, we'll do that ending and find that location. Otherwise, if we find book 2, we know exactly where the marina is. We've got a car with 50 fuel. We can travel anywhere we want on the map now, what we've been to or what we haven't been to. If we can't find it, we need to go to a library next turn. We're just going to have to ignore everything now. We'll go up to a library. And then next episode, if we get lucky at that library, we know 2 libraries that haven't been unchecked. We could get, probably using the car and being sensible with the gas stations, we could get to both those in the same episode. Well, anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And you will be seeing more content from this in the future. I've got more runs planned in my head for keeping me going for months and months. And I've got other endings to finish as well. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.